people on your team work together to investigate a place?
We have a strict structure of how we perform an investigation. When someone contacts us and are in need of an investigation, we have a list of about 125 questions that we send them, and we require them to answer them before we will put in a lot of work to it. These questions help us greatly in understanding what they're dealing with, whether it be PK or whether it be environmental something or true haunting. So this allows us to get a better feel for what we're experiencing before we go in. Then we do pre-investigation, which is about 2 hours long. And we take 2 investigators with, and we just kind of go in, take a tour of the location, talk to the witnesses, kind of find out firsthand what's going on. And we record the whole thing so that we can take it back to the rest of the group and show it so that we can get a good idea for what's going on. If we all are in agreement that we really need to get in there and see what's, if we can't find a natural explanation for it and we need to do an investigation, we'll assign a lead investigator, and that investigator will decide how many people are needed on that investigation depending upon the size of the location. Then we will all go in, and everyone has their little jobs that they perform throughout the night. After that, after we've completed and got all the information that we need, we take everything back to our headquarters. We go over all the data analysis, all the photos, all the video, all the EVP, and then we correlate them together with our date time stamped equipment. Then we go back to the owners and do a reveal, and we explain to them what we found and what we believe is going on. And that's pretty much the whole arena of how we perform investigations. Oh. Well, every year our group decides to pick one major location that is a fun trip for us to go on. And we organize it. Sometimes it's just a group event, and sometimes we invite people from outside the group to come with us and experience things. It depends. We've been to Mansfield, the Mansfield prison. We've been to Alcatraz. We've been to the Winchester Mystery House. We've been to Gettysburg. We've been a million different places, and every place just keeps getting better and better. We went on an investigation one time at a place that we call the Park House in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. And to this day, I would state that would probably be the place that I would consider the most haunted place that we've ever experienced in the whole time that we've been investigating. Some of the things that happened there were we would ask questions just out in the air. One of the questions that we asked were, "Are you here? If you're here, can you make yourself known?" And a bunch of us in the room, we all heard, "Yes!" Really creepy and really long. It was very creepy. That was just one occurrence. Another time, the homeowner was taking us on a tour of the place, and one of the places that was supposed to be the most haunted was the child's room upstairs. So he and I were upstairs. The place was empty. They were selling it. Actually, it was being closed upon the next week. So everything was empty in the house. We were upstairs. He was showing me the closet, and this is the closet. And as we were peeking into the closet, we both heard from behind us a little boy saying, "Hey," and it was just that clear. And I looked at him, and he looked at me. He goes, "Did you hear that?" And I said, "Yes." So of course I called out, "Is anybody in here?" And all I heard was one of our investigators who was downstairs, nobody else was upstairs, saying, "I'm on my way upstairs now." So it couldn't obviously be him. So all night long we had these experiences that we couldn't explain, and something kept talking to us, and we'd ask it questions, and it would just respond just like that. It was the most intelligent haunting I've ever experienced, and that was probably to this day the wildest and the most unexplained investigation I've ever performed.